For approximately 170 years on our planet, human has been accelerating the destruction of nature and the pollution of the environment. This has happened since the discovery of steam power and the combustion engine. We have but a few years left in which to arrest the pollution before the situation becomes irreversible. One of the principal pollutants on Earth is the petrol-driven engine, and this could be replaced immediately with a hydrogen engine that would cause no pollution, so to speak. On certain planets, this is called the clean motor. Prototypes for such an engine have been constructed by various engineers on our planet, but they must be industrially manufactured in order to replace petrol engines. Not only would this measure mean a 70% reduction in current levels of pollution by combustion waste, but it would also be more economical for consumers. The wastewater from large towns and factories, which is chemically treated, is also harmful and empties into river systems and oceans. Smoke from the USA has already caused more than 40 lakes in Canada to become sterile by means of the acid rains it provoked. The same thing is occurring in Northern Europe due to pollution from French factories and the German Ruhr. Certain countries, like Australia, are beginning to show great respect for ecology, and it is a step in the right direction. But even in that country, what case is made of pollution, both water and air pollution? What is ever done about one of the worst forms of pollution? Noise. It is worst because people such as Australians pay virtually no attention to it at all. Ask someone if traffic noise bothers him, and the response will surprise you. 85% of the time it will be, "What noise? What are you talking about? Oh, that noise. We get used to it." And it is precisely because they get used to it that the danger exists. Let us take the example of clubs, raves, and music festivals. The people who expose themselves to music that is typically played 3 times too loudly are subjecting their brains and their physiological and astral bodies to vibrations which are so harmful. If they could see the damage that is caused, they would vacate those places quicker than if there was a fire. But vibrations don't only come from noise, they also come from colors, and it is astonishing that, on our planet, experiments conducted in this field have not been followed up. There is a particular experiment involving a man who was capable of lifting a certain weight. It was found that, after staring for a moment at a pink-colored screen, he consistently lost 30% of his strength. Our civilization pays no attention to such experimentation. In fact, colors can enormously influence the behavior of human beings, and yet control of this influence requires that an individual's aura be taken into account. If, for example, you want to paint or wallpaper your bedroom with the colors that are truly appropriate for you, you must be aware of the colors of certain principal points of your aura. By matching the colors of your walls with those of your aura, you can improve your health or maintain good health. Further, the vibrations emanating from these colors are essential for good mental balance, exerting their influence even while you sleep. The Russians have already photographed the aura, which is Kirlian photography. This is the beginning, but the results obtained allow them only to read the first 2 letters of the alphabet, as it were, in comparison with what Thiauba is able to decipher. The reading of the aura, in order to heal the physical body, is nothing compared with what such a reading can achieve for the psychic body, or the physiological body. It is in the area of the psyche that, on Earth, our greatest problems exist. At the moment, most responsibility is taken for the physical body on Earth, but this is a serious mistake. If your psyche is poor, it will influence your physical appearance accordingly, but, regardless, your physical body will wear out and die one day, whereas your psyche, being part of your astral body, never dies. On the contrary, the more you cultivate your mind, the less you will be burdened by your physical body, and the quicker you will proceed through your cycle of lives.